Hi guys, and in this video I'm going to be talking about existing music labels. What is a record label? A record label is a company that manages such brands and trademarks, coordinates the production, manufacture, distribution, marketing, promotion and enforcement of copyright sound recordings and music videos, also conducting talent scouting and development of new artists. Independent record labels operate without the funding of or outside major record labels. They usually have a low budget, which means that they have fewer financial resources. This is an example of an independent record label studio. Throughout struggles, some survive and become successful. An independent record label that made it to the top is XL Recording. The label releases albums worldwide and operates a range of genres. It is a British independent record label founded in 1989 by Richard Russell. The record label is best at taking innovative music into the mainstream. Alongside, they introduced many artists who had full potential. Though only releasing 6 albums a year, the record label is very successful. The CEO, Richard Russell, liked to work with artists which were original and inventive. One of his sayings is about the person and their ideas and strength of character. These are some of the artists that are signed with XL Recordings. Another independent record label is Sub Pop Records. It's a label founded in 1986 by Bruce Pavitt. Had achieved fame in the late 1980s for first signing Nirvana, Soundgarden, Mudhoney and many other bands from the Seattle alternative rock scene. They specialised in alternative rock, indie pop, punk rock, and comedy. They had started earning fame when the Sub Pop 5th cassette released in 1982, and it had sold 2,000 copies. Their most successful tracks were Wincing the Night Away. It had debuted at number 2 on the Billboard charts, reporting 35k on digital sales. This was the first time they charted in the top 10. Another indie record label is Metada Records. Mainly features indie rock, punk rock, experimental rock, alternative rock and other artists. It was created in 1989 by Chris Lombardi in New York. The first track which reached upon big sales was the release of Teenage Fan Club's debut record. After reaching great success, they partnered with Atlantic Records, which is a major record label. Major record labels tend to be conglomerates, where they handle distribution, marketing, promotion, etc. They don't seek the need to hire any other companies. This is the big 3. 80% of the music industry are owned by the dominating record labels, which are Sony, Warner Music Group, and Universal. usually have a high budget. This means that they are available to more resources. This is an example of a major record label studio. Sony Music Entertainment is an American-owned company by Sony. It has partnership with Sony Music Holdings through Sony Entertainment, a subsidiary of Sony Corporation of America. It was first founded in 1929. It is considered to be one of the biggest conglomerates. In 2004, Sony joined with equal partner Bertelsmann to establish Sony BMG Music Entertainment. They produce music within a range of genres which are country, Latin, metal, dance, electronic, classical, jazz, international, and many more. These are some of the artists Sony Music has worked with. Warner Music Group is the third largest in the global music industry, as well as being part of the Big Three. It was created in 1958. It is owned by Time Warner. It owns and operates many large and successful record labels in the world, such as Warner Bros. Records, Parlophone, and Atlantic Records. It is the one and only American music conglomerate worldwide. Here are some of the artists the record label has worked with. Universal Music Group is an American global music corporation that is a subsidiary of the French media conglomerate Vivendi. It was merged with BMG Music Publishing in 2007. They own many subsidiary companies such as Record Group, Decca, Mercury, and many more. These are some of the artists the record label has worked with.